This is the leading news from the Albuquerque Journal. I'm Gino Gutierrez. It's Wednesday, July 29th. Here's what we're covering on today's episode. New Mexico Attorney General Raul Torres has filed a lawsuit against the state Children's, Youth, and Families Department, accusing the agency of unlawfully abandoning a 15-year-old U.S. citizen at the U.S.-Mexico border. According to the lawsuit, the Doña Ana County teenager was removed from foster care on July 6th after CYFD dismissed an abuse complaint against his mother and ordered him to reunite with her in Mexico, despite the child objecting. The lawsuit says the teen, who has a heart condition and has not lived with his mother in nearly a decade, ran away after reaching the border and spent 10 days in a Texas homeless shelter before eventually being taken into Mexico by Texas Child Protective Services and the Mexican consulate. Torres alleges that CYFD violated the child's constitutional rights by failing to consider his wishes, leaving him without a medical care or education plan, and conducting an inadequate assessment of his mother's home. The lawsuit seeks the child's immediate return to New Mexico, a court order preventing similar actions in the future, and a declaration that CYFD violated state law and the New Mexico Constitution. As of Tuesday, the child remains in Mexico. Pit vipers and inland taipan, widely considered the world's most venomous land snake. The search, which was conducted on July 22nd, also turned up a half-pound of cocaine, 3 firearms, and about $22,000 in cash. The New Mexico Department of Wildlife seized the reptiles, which were found in enclosures, plastic tubs, and trash cans. No criminal charges have been filed so far. Bob Mayers, owner of Albuquerque's Rattlesnake Museum, said many of the snakes are capable of killing a person, and local hospitals likely would not have the specialized antivenom needed to treat the bites. He called the collection extremely dangerous and warned that private ownership of highly venomous snakes can be life-threatening. The search stemmed from a months-long Homeland Security investigations probe into alleged cocaine trafficking. Authorities say an undercover agent made multiple drug purchases before agents executed the search warrant. The fate of the seized snakes remains unclear. 4 Democrats made their final pitches on Saturday to members of the New Mexico Democratic Party State Central Committee as voting begins to select a new lieutenant governor nominee after Secretary of State Maggie Toulouse Oliver withdrew from the race due to health reasons. Source New Mexico's Patrick Lohman reports about 500 committee members will use ranked choice voting through Wednesday, with a winner expected to be announced on Thursday. The nominee will join Democratic gubernatorial candidate Deb Haaland on the November ballot. The candidates are Public Lands Commissioner Stephanie Garcia Richard, State Senator Harold Pope of Albuquerque, Jeffrey Luring, and Gallup Indigenous advocate Tony Pendo. Garcia Richard highlighted her 8 years as Public Lands Commissioner and her close working relationship with Haaland, who has endorsed her candidacy. Senator Pope urged committee members to make an independent decision, calling himself an anti-establishment Democrat focused on working-class voters. Luring argued the ticket needs someone from outside politics to help carry out Haaland's vision. Pendo emphasized the need to address homelessness among young people and said the party should choose a candidate that's committed to serving all New Mexicans. And in sports news, Albuquerque's Roadrunner Little League Junior Division All-Stars are headed to the Junior Baseball League World Series after winning the Southwest Regional Championship in Texas. The New Mexico team capped an undefeated regional run with a 10-2 victory over Rosenberg, Texas on Monday to earn a spot in the August 9th through 16th World Series in Taylor, Michigan. The tournament features the top junior division teams from across the United States and 6 international qualifiers. Bryson Rigolo pitched a complete game in the championship, allowing just 1 earned run while striking out 6 batters. Offensively, Terrano Cordova led the way with 3 hits, while Christopher Cebulski drove in 2 runs, and Jeff Baker Jr. reached base 3 times and scored twice. Cordova finished the event batting .778, while Baker hit .600 and drew 6 walks in 3 games. The team, which is coached by Joe Rigolo with assistant Adam Beggs and Jeff Barker, will now represent both Albuquerque and New Mexico on the world stage in Michigan. The leading news is powered by the journalism of the Albuquerque Journal. If you enjoy hearing all of the stories we share with you here daily, please consider becoming a digital subscriber to the Journal by utilizing the discount code in our show notes. Every subscription helps support local journalism and allows us to provide you with the news that matters to you. Now taking a look at Albuquerque's weather forecast. Sunny and hot conditions are expected today with a high near 100. And for this evening, a chance of showers and thunderstorms between 9 p.m. and midnight, partly cloudy with a low around 71. To keep up with all the latest news from the Albuquerque Journal, you can visit our website at abqjournal.com. That's the leading news. I'm Gino Gutierrez. We'll be back tomorrow.